This is the story of a young man who was transported to a different world and became the ruler of that place through technology and cooking. The plot begins with the protagonist waking up in the middle of a campfire and asking, "What's that noise?" When he opens his eyes, he finds a pig being roasted and wonders if there is some kind of celebration going on. When he looks closer, he notices girls dancing around the campfire while everyone else is celebrating. His hunger is starting to get the better of him, and he's already salivating. He exclaims, "So, this is a campfire party? Wow, that's amazing. I can't let this opportunity slip away. That aroma, it's like roast pork. How delicious. My God, I have to try this." When he gets up and walks towards the food, he realizes that something is not right and falls face down on the ground. When he looks around, he discovers that he is tied up and asks himself, "Is that a rope? Am I trapped? What is this situation?" At that moment, a mission appears on the system screen. Survive the primitive hunt for 12 hours. Reward: +1 attribute point and +1 survival pack. Countdown appears, informing how much time is left until the mission ends. At that moment, a huge, muscular man approaches, holding a bone. He asks, "What is this place? Are there only men here? Where are the girls?" The big guy starts to rub the bone between his teeth while he thinks, "Wait, but where exactly are we?" The men around him watch him with threatening expressions and approach. He hurries to say, wait a minute. Now I remember that I got into a big mess." Then, the narrative goes back 12 hours to a completely unknown place. The scene reveals a radiant sky and a stunning landscape by the beach, where our protagonist has just woken up. He starts to cough, having swallowed some water, looks around and washes his face, wondering what could have happened. Then he remembers, wait a minute, yesterday I was accompanying Sister Zong while she was buying an accessory she loves. How did I end up here after a simple nap? Don't tell me this is divine punishment for being a rich woman's companion. This was never a crime, guys. I'm just a freeloader. As he ponders all this, some men appear in the background and he wonders, are those guys in cosplay? What's with this situation? Hey, you guys, how do I get out of here? One of the men throws a spear at him, almost hitting the protagonist. Sensing the danger, he starts running wildly, while the man behind him shouts in a strange language. "Ollie, Ollie, Kaba, Kaba, Kaba." He thinks, "Eat dust, idiots." I used to be an athlete. Normal people won't catch up to me, and on top of that, they're carrying these things. Suddenly, he gets a fright when one of the men throws a bone that passes close to his belly. He thinks they are really trying to kill him, and the first mission of the system appears. Just survive. He is confused. What? Main mission? What the hell is this, man? The counter appears. Main mission: survive the persecution of the primitive people for 12 hours. Reward: +1 attribute point and +1 survival pack. He thinks, is this a system? Did I transmigrate? At that moment, one of the men throws an object that hits the back of our protagonist's head. Then, he wakes up again where he was, with the men around the campfire, all tied up until the time of the first mission ends. The system window appears. You survived the 12 hours of persecution by the primitive people. Main mission completed. You have acquired the survival package and the +1 attribute point. Please distribute your attribute point. While our hero is thinking, holy shit, I'm glad I survived, a small window appears showing all the attributes he can improve. Our protagonist's name is Chun-Li. He puts 1 point in strength and 1 in physique. In the survival package, he gains the ability to understand all languages, as well as a map showing all the places he has visited, which he can name freely. He also receives a mountain splitter axe, and it is explained that all items removed from the inventory cannot be put back in, and our protagonist also receives a registered basic medicine. Then it shows crazy people speaking the strange language again, but because he received the expert package in all languages of the novice ranking, he can now understand what the primitive men are saying and can also talk to them. He hears one of them saying, "I am braver and more ferocious. I can defeat the strongest of beasts." Meanwhile, a woman says, "Wow, you're so amazing. I want to give birth to your child. Things are getting hot here." Our protagonist thinks he can now understand primitive men. and realizes that he must be in a completely primitive world where civilization has not yet developed. Everything is still in its primary state. In other words, everyone is in the Stone Age, while he thinks he must have been sent to this game to survive in this world, developing civilization. In short, it's a game of strategy and survival. And a crazy politician in a tie appears behind him. Our boy thinks, oh, wouldn't I be a kind of president, or who knows, even a god? He distributes the attribute points, adding them to the strength attribute, and asks to take the axe out of his inventory. After removing the axe and increasing his strength attribute, he quickly breaks the ropes that bound him and pulls out the axe, ready for battle. While he thinks, wow, 1 attribute point, and I've already become this strong. Imagine how much stronger I'll get after adding more and more points. And the boys already shout, capture him, don't let him escape, kill, and eat him right now. Hey, you're not going to escape, boy. Oh, you bunch of idiots, how dare you disrespect a deity? We don't know what a deity is. We don't know what that is. He talks too much, he must be famous, he must be a leader. Meanwhile, our protagonist declares, I am the messenger of the heavens who came to dominate you. Prepare to be punished. He already points the axe at the men who, without understanding anything, one of them grabs a bone and comes pissed off with rage to try to attack our protagonist. But boy, our boy has an axe while the crazy guy only has a bone. Then another system mission appears. Stand firm, objective, dissuade the primitive people and become their leader. Reward, 1 more attribute point and hemostatic solutions +3. The penalty for not achieving this mission is the loss of the mountain-splitting axe. While the crazy guy tries to hit him with the bone, the boy thinks, loss of the mountain-splitting axe? No way. If I lose a weapon like that, I'm finished. No way. While he looks at the axe and is also preparing to strike, and they both hit each other, the big guy stands there trying to push our boy back. And when they hit each other, the whole ground starts to crack from the blow. However, our protagonist only says that he had no idea that primitive people had such great strength. While they continue there in the fight, the crazy guy there is pissed off. His little bone is already starting to break. And then suddenly, our boy just cuts his bone, and the crazy guy stands there looking at the ground, watching his bone fall to the ground. And they both look at the little piece of bone on the ground, the crazy guy looking at his hand. And everyone looks at the piece on the ground, while our boy says, I have a bad feeling the primitive guy is now desolate, and says, how do you hear? Break my weapon, come forward, we're gonna attack him together. The man is pissed off, the primitive guy is possessed here screaming. Do it in pieces, while our boy thinks, what the hell, man? This guy doesn't know how to lose? You agreed on a fair fight, 1-on-1. The primitive comes here with all the guys in his hands trying to catch our protagonist, and he starts running again, while he thinks, so many people want to bully a poor 24-year-old boy. Do you think this is fair? What the hell? And continues running trying to escape, while the primitive picks up a twig to try to hit our boy. But he takes his axe and also cuts the primitive's piece of wood. And the guy falls to the ground begging for forgiveness, while he says, you bunch of wretches, this ends here, don't be hasty. If you force me, I'll kill you 5 before I die, move away now. While inside he thinks, I'm screwed. If this bunch of barbarians come at me at the same time, I have to think of a way to scare them. But suddenly the primitive starts to give up, raises his hand, and our boy doesn't understand. Everyone starts shouting, run, 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 help, he's here. And our boy thinks that people got scared because of him. But suddenly a gigantic shadow appears behind him, and a new mission appears, side mission activated. Scare away the saber-toothed tiger. Objective, help the primitive people scare away the ferocious saber-toothed tiger. Reward +2 points and prestige from the primitive people. Mission started. Acceptance is automatic and cannot be rejected. And our boy doesn't understand anything. Saber-toothed tiger, side mission? What the hell? Where am I going to find a saber-toothed tiger? But my brother, the animal is already salivating over our boy. And when he looks up here and sees the gigantic tiger behind him, he starts running again. What the hell? Holy shit, a saber-toothed tiger now? And the kitten comes at us too, trying to slice our boy. He keeps running, crossing a bunch of trees, cutting everything, while the tiger tries to hit him. He just runs and dodges, while jumping over some rocks, thinking, what the hell? If things continue like this, I'm gonna end up dying. The tiger doesn't stop. It keeps coming at him. So the tiger jumps and runs its paw over our boy's back. After that, he falls to the ground saying, oh, what the hell? That hurt. If I get hit by a few more of these, I'm definitely going to die. What the hell? Why am I so unlucky? It looks like I won't be able to run away from him anymore. And the animal is there getting ready to slice our boy, while he just holds his axe, trying to protect himself. Then he thinks, facing him won't work. I need to calm down. Think, what can I use against a saber-toothed tiger? Oh, that's right. He's also a beast, and beasts are afraid of fire. I only have one chance. When he comes at me, I'll run. Come on, you evil kitty. I'll face you. Then, the saber-toothed tiger jumps towards our protagonist, who also jumps towards the tiger. However, while the tiger tries to hit him, he slides on the ground. What the hell was that? The tiger just jumps, looking like a gymnast here on our boy's belly. What the hell was that? He thinks, what the hell? I'll never believe what I see in movies again. And he goes out with his hand on his belly, and the tiger, again, runs after him. That's the nature of feline animals. They love to play with their prey. The vegetation will help me gain some time. Victory will be mine as soon as I reach that fire. And the tiger is still there, launching a series of attacks to try to hit our boy. Why is he so far away? But suddenly, when he looks, he sees the fire from the beginning of the story. So quickly, he continues to run towards it, until he finally manages to grab one of the sticks that were on fire. When the tiger comes to try to hit our boy, he grabs it and sets fire to the big guy's eye. At that moment, the tiger starts to feel the pain of that attack, but the animal doesn't want to back off yet. Our boy remains there, with the axe in one hand and the flaming torch in the other. I was right. The fire has him on alert. Come here, kitty. It was fun, wasn't it? I hope this makes him back off. But what's that sound? In the background, a stunning sound appears. That sound won't tell me that. And then, the scene changes to a gigantic footprint of what seems to be a monster. Is there a monster bigger than that still coming this way? When they hear that noise, both our protagonist and the tiger become thoughtful, listening to the sound. After hearing that, the tiger runs away. Our protagonist watches, staring at the tiger running away. Then the system window appears saying, "You have accepted the side mission. Escape from the saber-toothed tiger. You have obtained 2 attribute and prestige points from the primitive people. Please distribute your attribute points." He thinks, 2 attribute points? As the sound gets closer and closer, he thinks, I need to escape from here. My survival comes first. So, our boy adds another point to strength and 1 point to agility. And then he starts running to escape from there. While descending some mountains, thanks to the increase in his agility skill, he comes across the primitive people also fleeing from the monster. He thinks, doing this just got a lot easier now. Smiling, he picks it up and says, "Hello." And the primitive, when he hears the boy talking, says, "Why are you here? Weren't you devoured by the saber-toothed tiger?" And our boy smiles and says, "In my eyes, a mere saber-toothed tiger is nothing more than a kitten. It ran away in despair after being finally defeated by me." Everyone stands there in disbelief, and our boy insists, "Come on, admire me, admire me." But everyone just stares at him with a blank expression, and he wonders, but why is no one admiring me? Weren't they surprised? Or did they not understand what I said? Suddenly, a cute little girl approaches our protagonist, and he says, "Hey, what are you doing?" She gets really close to him and suddenly grabs his leg. He turns all red. She shouts, "My benefactor, you saved us. You saved all of us. Please accept our gratitude." A little heart appears around them, and the girl says, "Please become our leader." Now our boy likes it. That way, we'll never have to be afraid of saber-toothed tigers again. He thinks, could it be that the prestige of primitive people as a reward for the system was this? I didn't think it would be that impactful. The little girl is still there, stuck to our boy's leg, while he says, "Stand up, everyone," with so much excitement. It's hard for me not to accept. The girl is there glued to him. Guys, our protagonist is thinking it's great. The people are shouting, "In addition to staying with us, you'll also be our leader. You're so strong. Wow, this is so exciting that I'm crying." And our boy already imagines himself there, as if he were an emperor, with people praising him. "Stand up. From now on, I'll be your king." The system window appears, informing, "You have successfully integrated with the nameless tribe. Mission completed. Stay strong. You have obtained Holistic Solution +3, Attribute Points +1. Please distribute your points." He once again distributes another point in strength. Our boy wants to become a bodybuilder, while thinking, "Any increase in attributes will make me stronger. Apparently, I will need to complete missions to obtain more attribute points." System. Open inventory. He sees that in the inventory, there is the axe and a healing potion, which is the holistic solution he has just received. It is explained that the solution was generated by combining several bleeding medications and promotes muscle growth, but it is only valid for 1 day. He is already discouraged. Damn, it has an expiration date, and it's only for 1 day. What a pain. Well, if I take it off, I'll only have 1 day to use it. Time to test one of them and see what effect it will have on the wounds on my back. So he takes out the holistic solution, which in this case he had 3 of, and keeps 2, using 1 to heal the wounds the tiger left on his back. A green slime-like goo goes towards the wounds, and as it starts to run over his back, it quickly starts to heal the wound. He says, "And isn't it really useful? It will save me in critical situations." And all the primitives look and say, "Wow, look at the king's power. Some of you also got hurt, didn't you? Share this with the rest of you." He gives them some of the holistic potion so they can heal themselves. A man shouts, "Our king is very strong." "Thank you, king." He replies, "Of course I am. How could I protect you if I wasn't? But since I'm your king, I need to get to know you. Let's start with you. Tell me your name and what you're good at." The crazy guy says his name is Shurgu, that he used to be the boss and was the best at fighting. He starts showing off. "My name is Shurgu." The other one says, "I'm Mangu. I'm a good hunter." The crazy guy is wearing a little animal skin blanket. Another one says, "I'm Langu. I have a powerful voice and it will scare away wild animals." And yet another one says, "I'm Hang Shur and I have the greatest physical strength." This crazy guy here is all muscular. "Are you crazy, my brother?" Someone pats him on the back and asks, "Are you done?" He replies, "Huh? Then it's my turn, big brother Hang Shur." And a girl appears with a very cute voice and a very delicate face. She comes up to him and says, "Honorable and kind king, I'm Shanliang, but you can call me Dada. I'm good at throwing rocks and I have excellent aim." Shit, she just looks cute. Look at her shape. You're crazy. If she punches the boy here, he might not escape. And her name is Dada. He thinks she looks like a secret boss. Then another woman appears saying that her name is Shosho and that she's good at climbing trees to get fruit. This one is more normal. She has a nicer body. He says, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Shosho." Finally, someone normal in this bunch of crazy people. But suddenly something hits his bag and he turns around. "Huh? Who bumped into me with a water bag?" But it wasn't the water bag. She says, "Sorry, King Ameu." And "King, you're amazing." And the woman came well armed. See? He gets scared and she continues, "These are my 2 children, but I didn't give them names. What the hell is this? She's beautiful and her son. What the hell was this?" He says, "There are even children here. Wait a minute. These people have potential." A little boy appears in front of him and says, "I'm Sun Li. I'm nothing special. I have sharp eyes and ears, and I can help you with the escorts." Meanwhile, our boy is thoughtful. Someone different has finally appeared. Sun Li is a great patrolman, so he'll be a great help. He starts to think about strategies, putting the primitives on the battlefield. And after everyone introduces themselves, he says, "Stay with me. I'll make sure you eat meat every day." The moment he says meat every day, the primitives are already shocked, excited, shouting, "This is our king! This is our king!" Then the system window appears saying, "The host's wish has been assimilated. Main mission activated. Home. Mission content. Help build the primitive people's home and establish a true tribe. Expand the number of people to 50. The mission information appears, which has 15 days to be completed. However, since it was activated early, he gets 3 more bonus days, totaling 18 days. The mission rewards are 3 attribute points and a large resource box, in addition to a rigid inheritance. After reading all that information, our boy thinks, Even with the children, there are only 15 people at the moment. If I want to expand this tribe to 50 people in 18 days, all I have left is to assimilate other tribes. I need to do everything in my power to finish this mission in the remaining 18 days. Large resource box and rigid inheritance are new items. I hope these rewards are worth it. So, after everything is resolved, all those people lie down on the floor, without a blanket or anything, sleeping like animals. Our boy, lying in the middle of them, suddenly feels his stomach growl and wakes up. He says, "Damn, I'm hungry. What the hell? This hunger won't let me sleep. Isn't there any food here that I can eat?" A woman appears licking a bone while sleeping. He says, "These people are really brave. Isn't there anyone watching them while they sleep?" Then he thinks, "I'm gonna find somewhere to eat. I'm starving." He remembers that there was a pig roasting at the bonfire where he defeated the saber-toothed tiger. But then he thinks, the monster that scared the saber-toothed tiger might still be around. A little angel and the devil appear talking to him. The devil says, "I can't just stand here and end up starving to death. I'll have to take a risk and fight if necessary." The little angel answers, "No, you have to stay here while it's safe." He retorts, "It's a waste of time listening to your head. I think I'll go there. If I find any monsters, I'll run away." And he starts walking towards the fire, pulling out his axe to defend himself, if necessary. When he gets close, he notices that everything is silent. Well, I have to be careful, right? So he quickly approaches and thinks, now that I've become king, I can't just think about myself. He ties up a little rabbit and some pigs, saying, "Time to go back and share with the others too." Suddenly, he feels that this area is a little different and gets a fright, falling into a hole. Where did this hole come from that wasn't there before? Huh? My shadow? How is the light passing through such a dense forest? He wonders, noticing a bunch of broken trees and gigantic footprints. The monster is huge. It went around destroying the entire forest wherever it went. How big does a monster have to be to leave footprints that big? The footprints of the tiger-toothed tiger don't even come close to that. He starts to imagine Godzilla in the forest too, and says, No, how stupid I am. If I met the saber-toothed tiger, I should have noticed that there are several other monsters at this time. He imagines a giant mammoth, some pterodactyls, and of course Godzilla. But I can't hesitate here. I have to find a safe place as soon as possible. And he runs back to the tribe. When he arrives, the sun begins to rise and the primitives are fighting. This piece of meat is mine, it's mine, it's mine. Everyone is killing each other, with one guy pulling poor rabbit. He thinks, oh shit, stop stealing each other's food. Everyone stops to watch what he was saying. The poor wretches don't even know how to make fire. They don't know anything about finding a modest economy. They're gonna have to learn a lot of things. Our boy then says today's food will be prioritized for the hunters who will go out today. So, who will come with me? One of the men answers, My king, we usually hunt in shifts. Yesterday, it was Angu, Rang, Chi, and I. Today it's Tung, Zhu Ji. Wow, guys have some complicated names. Our boy then says, but if the king is going, they will all go with him. The crazy man already looks at our protagonist, all cute. Boy, this is strange, it's strange. Everyone stares at him too. He looks at the little one, holding something, and remembers. He was the one who captured me yesterday. He must be afraid of reprisals. I need to find a way to live with him. Then he says, those who wish to come with me can accompany me. I wish to find a place and build our new home. Everyone hears the word home and asks, but what exactly is home? The cute giantess appears. My king, what is home? The other friends also come closer, near our boy, and he begins to explain. A home is a place where you build and live with your people, like the roots of a tree. A home provides security for all your current and future children. The image of a tree appears with everyone in the tribe, the beautiful woman with her children, and him at the base of the tree. Okay, I get it. The others get cute, staring at our boy. Then, she comes, full of desire, and hugs our protagonist. So, I can stay with my king, and she crushes him in the mountains. He says, everyone will be part of a big family in the future. We will all be together. This way, We will have drinking water, radiation, firewood, and rock material, and we will establish a relatively close safety zone, reducing the risk of being threatened. This will make hunting and harvesting easier. Secondly, we will find seeds and wood easily. We will use the materials for agriculture and building houses. Maybe it would be a better option if it is close to the sea. It really does exist, and it will be very useful for all of us. This place is to the east and is not very far from here, but it is better that the king does not go there. There is a herd of cows that are very temperamental. He thinks about the cows, imagining that if they have cows, even better, because that way he will have meat and will be able to tame the calves to get their milk. Imagining himself biting a cow's butt, he thinks about filling his belly with milk and the little cow there. This is weird. He imagines that the cows will also be able to help plow the land, serving as tractors. It's decided. The herd of cows will be our prey today. Grab your weapons. We'll head east to create our new home. Everyone shouts, "Long live the king! Long live the king!" Let's go after the cows. And then the scene changes to a series of mountains in the middle of the trees, while someone says, "Normal environment, normal smell. The area is safe, my king. We can leave soon. You don't need to be so cautious. We can't stay here wasting time. It's going to be nightfall soon." He replies, "Don't worry, I managed to protect you from the saber-toothed tiger. So, I can protect you again if it comes back. Okay, my king. We'll see the area of the cow herd when we reach the top of the mountain." He still doesn't understand. But why are we so afraid of cows? He thinks, could it be that other monsters besides cows live here too? Then he asks himself, could this smell be from the sea? System, are we really close to the sea? His current location appears. The forest, the river, and the sea that are exactly there building the river. The crazy man pulls our boy all at once. He doesn't understand anything. Please, king, be quiet. The herd of black cows will notice us. Okay, I'll be careful. He activates the survival manual and begins to step softly. Plants 3, animals X2. Scan result. Can be used to relieve stomach pain. Dragon vine. Its sap has a mild toxin that is capable of causing numbness and paralysis. Great Tsubaki. A deciduous tree, produces high-quality wood for hundreds of years. Gray squirrel, a mammal that feeds on nuts, has delicious meat. Pincer wasp, its stinger contains a neurotoxin. More than 5 stings can be fatal. Where is the herd of black cows again? Asks our boy. In that little forest, my king. They're near the bend in the river. I can take you there so you can check it out. Okay, let's go. This way, this way. Hurry, hurry. My king, we're here. But we can't get any closer or we'll be discovered. What's with all this silence? I don't know why he's scared because of the cows. It's just a bunch of cows. They're not even dangerous. And I was worried that there would be other terrible monsters around here, but I didn't even see a calf. The hunters, did they make a mistake? You didn't remember wrong, did you? And one of them, already sweating cold, grabs the tip behind our protagonist. Hey, is that gigantic tree moving? Up, my king! Look up! This concludes the first part of this story. If you like the video, leave a like. Our goal will be 100 likes for this video. Comment asking for the next part, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you remember that in the previous chapter, our protagonist finished his journey in the forest, going after the cows? Suddenly, he looks up, gets scared, and exclaims, "Holy shit, what a shit!" And soon the image of the black cows with iron horns appears, imposing and noisy. He asks himself, is that a cow? My God, are we really going to hunt something like that? Yes, of course. Let's hunt. Prepare an ambush. He decides to go alone to take a look at the situation, but when he turns back to the tree, he can't hold back his tears. My God, I don't want these poor tribespeople to die in vain. I can only trust my speed. These creatures are too scary. One of them is feeding. It's unfair to interrupt someone who's eating. But this is the smallest one so far. Let's take it easy. I won't risk my life if she's docile. The little cow is there, all adorable, watching a butterfly. He walks over and says, "Hey girl, eating grass, huh? Is it tasty?" But at that moment, she looks at him and he tries to act normal, until suddenly she lets out a loud scream, alerting all the other cows. They come over furiously, while he screams, "Stop chasing me. I'll leave you alone." And he runs away, as if he were swimming to escape. My God, these things just won't give up. The scene changes to the top, where the crazy man comments, as expected of our king. Only he would have the courage to provoke an entire herd. He's not afraid, while the poor guy is desperately running towards a cliff. Look, the king is heading towards a dead end. What is he trying to do? The king plans to finish them all off at once. And the young man screams, "Help, help me." He then jumps towards the rocks and starts climbing, jumping. Suddenly, a crash echoes. What was that? The cows bang their heads against the mountain, trying to knock it down, and one of them already falls to the ground. They couldn't stop in time and hit the rock? Come and get me. It would be amazing if they were all eliminated. Are you crazy? Look at the size of these cows. It seems that they can't climb such a steep wall. They probably can't climb up here either. Phew, I'm safe. But wait, you fat cows. As soon as I teach the tribe how to hunt, I'll make weapons and teach you a lesson. Well, I can't go down now. It's complicated with these crazy cows waiting for me down there. So, the only thing left for me to do is go up. When he gets to the top, he begins to observe the stunning landscape around him. He is shown a magnificent view with the sea in front of him, a forest and several cliffs. This place is perfect. I'm going to create a tribe and a village. No, I'm going to create an empire. My journey has only just begun. The scene changes again, with people commenting on the cows. Why are the black cows running away? Does anyone know where our king went? Wait, did he get defeated by the cows? Well, we need to find a way to get that powerful axe of his back. Meanwhile, our protagonist throws the axe at one of them, who gets scared. You talk too much, Shirgu. Ah, our king. Did you really think you wouldn't come back in one piece? Ah, great king, you're back. How are you? Was the herd dangerous? Well, I'm thinking of eating more meat to increase my strength. Will you guys accompany me? And he points to the black cows. Well, I don't know how to fight, my king. We can try biting them, but that won't help much. Show us the way, my king. Do I make myself clear? Just answer yes or a no. Yes, yes, yes. We understand, our king. Good. Then I will teach you how to create powerful and dignified weapons, as well as techniques for a successful hunt. We will defeat these black cows in 3 days. Upon hearing this, everyone becomes excited, eager to finally defeat the cows. The scene changes to our protagonist cutting down some trees, showing off his muscular body. My king, we can't eat this huge tree. It also doesn't have any fruits. What do you plan? Well, this is the material for us to create your weapons. Watch and learn. The process is simple and will be useful in the future. First, make a wooden stick about 2 meters long. Sharpen the tip well, and that's it. You have created a weapon. When he demonstrates, a system message appears. This is a sharp weapon, ideal for stabbing or throwing. The young man throws the spear at a tree, which breaks upon impact. Everyone comments, "Wow, my king, excellent throw. Wow, my king, this spear is very powerful. Teach us how to make one like it. I only picked up these sticks. I didn't know I could create them. Calm down. I'm here to help you, okay? This spear is for you, Shirgu. Thank you, my king. Now, make your own spears so we can begin the training. As you wish, my king. Yes, let's create them." After that, everyone makes their spears and begins combat training. Wow, it's wide, thick, and hard. You two are going to face me, right? Are you ready? Yes. Then, the 2 warriors attack our protagonist, who comments, "Look at that, you guys are well synchronized." The boys continue to try to hit him, but he quickly ducks, dodging the blow of one and landing a punch on the chin of the other, who falls face down on the ground, while the other screams, "Damn it." When he turns to face the protagonist, he is interrupted. "You are defeated. Remember, you were one of my enemies. Our king is a god, of course he knows how to fight. You have no idea how to use wooden weapons. You just rely on brute force. The advantage of these weapons is in the tip. You should always point them at the enemy or prey. You need to practice more. Throwing should become a more natural skill for you. Do you see that mark on the rock? I want you to hit it right in the center." One of the warriors then says, "Okay, I'll start." He prepares himself, and throws the spear with force, but it goes wide of the target. The protagonist comments, "That was a good throw, but you need to improve your aim." "Don't worry, I'll improve." "Now it's your turn, Sun Li." The little warrior throws his spear, which lands at the protagonist's feet. "You almost hit me, huh?" "Sorry, my king." "I'm so sorry." "Well, next." And none of them managed to hit the target. Looks like these guys don't have the talent for this. I'll have to teach them everything from scratch. Meanwhile, distracted by his thoughts, someone throws a spear with force and hits the center of the target. "Hey, did you get it? Did you hit it right? That makes me the winner, right, my king?" "Well done, boy. Keep it up. Congratulations." "Now that's your spear." While the protagonist congratulates the warrior, the cute giant behind him looks at the landscape and shouts, "Trouble, my king. A wild animal is approaching. Hurry, everyone. Grab your spears and prepare for battle. Stay alert, he's coming." I'll take this opportunity to gain more combat experience. And the monster is already knocking down a bunch of trees like a crazy minotaur screaming. While our boy says, "Attention everyone, stay focused," and the monster is gigantic. "I'm sure we'll be able to beat this." And while our protagonist was saying this, the monster was already coming towards him to try to hit him. "Listen to me. Surround him without attacking. Do you understand? Wait for my signal. First, you need to reduce the enemy's strength." And he lands a spear right on the monster's forehead. "It's now. All of you, throw your spears at the monster's vital points. Attack now." And they all start throwing their spears towards that monster, while he agonizes in pain, screaming, "Wow, I can't believe it. He started from my spear, and the monster is still there, undefeated." And at that moment, the one who had hit the target throws his spear once more, which hits the creature right in the eye, and it starts screaming in despair. "You keep surprising me, don't you? Agun, now it's your turn to attack." And they all keep throwing several spears at that monster. And it keeps screaming and roaring, desperate, trying to escape from that situation. So you're trying to escape, right? But it won't be that easy. And then, our boy takes his axe, the Mountain Destroyer, out of his inventory and gives that creature a good cut while telling Sun Li that it's his turn now. As he jumps from the tree, Sun Li shouts, "Take that," and hits the monster in the head. And it starts roaring, desperate, trying to escape. And then a system message appears warning of the danger. The beast has gone crazy. "Guys, it's out of control, stay away." And everyone starts screaming in despair. "Oh, why don't you die? Hurry up, he's getting closer. Be careful, my king." And our protagonist jumps on that monster with his axe, and once again hits him hard, while the primitives wonder, what was the result? And where did our king go? King? They look at the huge pig that has fallen. The boy says, "Stop screaming. Relax, I'm alive." Phew. Our collaboration led to the downfall of that creature. Family, tonight we'll have some tasty wild boar. Long live our king. Thank you, your majesty. Oh, what delicious food. Get up. Sun Li, you did very well. Wow. Thank you very much, my king. Agun, what do you need, my king? You will accompany me on future hunts, and I will also create weapons for you. How wonderful. Thank you, my king. Long live our king. He is the chosen one of the heavens. With a single swing of his axe, he shattered the pig's head. Yes, my king easily defeated a raging boar without needing my help. Hey, Dada, where do you think you're going? I want a piece of meat too. I don't think that's going to happen. I cut this piece especially for my king. Oh, great king. This meat is for you. Do you eat the meat raw like this? Yes, what's the problem? Meanwhile, she holds up a completely raw piece of meat. Well, if I remember correctly, you know how to make fire. So why do you keep eating the meat raw? We made the fire kind of by accident. Don't you tell me it was an accident? Human civilization evolved with fire, which is an essential element for providing security and keeping wild animals away. Even a fully developed nation cannot stand on its own without the use of fire. My God, you are more backward than I thought. If you knew how to use fire, you would know that roasted meat is much tastier than raw. It seems that if I want to help these primitive people, I will first have to teach them how to make fire. Look, come with me, okay? I have an idea. The tip of my broken spear might come in handy. I will teach you a technique for generating fire. Everyone pay attention. The protagonist takes the spear and starts spinning it on top of a piece of wood. With a wooden stick, dry straw, or something like that on a log. Do this with your hands and be patient, okay? And then he starts spinning the spear quickly until he gets a small flame. My God, our king is a god. Hey, stop that. This is so that you stop eating raw meat. And they start shouting, our king is a god. Our king is a god. I want everyone to know that our king is awesome. The guy shouts from the back. Oh, that's absurd. I told you to stop shouting. Shut up. Hey, cover the fire. Wow, look, fire. But at that moment, a system window appears for the protagonist. New invention. Use wood to produce fire. Another 10 technology points. Current attributes. Physical 2, Strength 3, Speed 2, Prestige 0, Technology 11, no territory. A reward of 10 points? Earning technology points is easier than I imagined, but I still don't understand the use of these points. Then, the protagonist clicks on the technology button, and some options appear. The technology points are used to identify the rigid inheritances that are necessary. 10 technology points are required to identify them. Rigid inheritances? What would that be? Oh, I remember. It's the reward for the mission to return home. This issue of rigid inheritance seems to be something quite complicated. I need technology points to be able to identify them. My king, I heard the sounds of hungry boars while I was cutting the meat. I already suspected that they would appear. That's why I spent some time looking and finally found them. Soon, they discover several baby boars hidden in a bush. And another quest appears. Secondary quest, Tame the Beasts. The goal is to raise baby boars and turn them into domestic animals. The reward is a small chest with main materials and recipes. Do you want to accept the quest? Taming the beasts is... Number 1. Could this be part of a quest series? Little Sun Li, go with Dada to catch those baby boars, okay? Yes, sir. Remember, I want them all. Catch them carefully. The notification appears that the protagonist has accepted the secondary quest to tame the beasts. I'll take good care of them. I'll be right back. Dada leaves, dragging Sun Li as he runs. Oh, I need to build a stable before they come back for us to eat. Come with me, please. I'll teach you something new. Why did our king ask for so many branches? Hush, he knows what he's doing. Wow. Are you back yet? Hey, what are you doing, Agan? Our king said that this is called straw rope, and it is more abundant than the vines we used to use. It's amazing how soft this straw is. Now just make a bunch of them, and we'll have ropes. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Shirgu, don't be so dramatic. Get up and do something else. Okay, let's go. Now, what do you want us to do, my lord? Well, follow me. Get some wooden sticks and straw ropes and do this. Each of you must make at least 5. Okay? Okay. Insert the wood into the hole I have prepared and tighten the top of the woven straw rope. The assembled wood and the rope will form a hut. Now the finishing touch is missing. Carefully spread the straw over the outside, and finally you will have built a stable. Oh, that looks great. Good job, everyone. As soon as the protagonist finishes assembling the stable, everyone rushes inside, thinking it is a hut, and they are crammed inside, while one shouts, I got here first, get out of here. This is our home, built by our king. Let's raise our cubs here. A woman says, my son is about to be born, and another replies, don't squeeze my belly, or I will shit. My God, this is not a house for you. It is a stable. Meanwhile, Dada returns with Sun Li, bringing all the little wild boars. There, my king, we have rescued all the cubs. In total, there are 8 baby boars all in the house. Very well. Put all these young boars inside the stable. No, my king, don't do that. How can you give a warm home to wild boars? Yes, my king, it doesn't make sense. It wasn't easy to create such a warm place where we can all sleep comfortably together inside. I also want a home where I can live with you. Everyone hugs the protagonist. He shouts, oh, get out of here. Stay away, for God's sake. Later, we will build a much more comfortable place for you. This is to take care of the animals. Oh, I understand, my king. Anyway, take the young boars inside the stable. Okay, I'm coming, my lord. But, my king, wouldn't these young boars be our food? Are they our pets now? Wouldn't you be happier if we could have enough meat by raising these boars? Besides, we wouldn't need to hunt anymore. Really, my king? How amazing! We will raise them, and they will have young. So we will have meat for the whole year. It doesn't matter whether they understand or not. After all, everyone will follow my orders. Then, a new window appears in the system informing. Taming the beasts completed. Reward, small chest of materials. Main recipe, attributes. Stamina 2, agility 2, technology 12, strength 3, prestige 0, territories, none. Congratulations! You have earned a small chest of materials and a bag of salt. Now you have learned how to make roasted eggplants, salted peanuts, fried eggs, roasted leg of lamb, and sautéed peanuts. Soon, several recipes appear that our protagonist can prepare with the bag of salt. Salt and recipes? Can being a cook be more relevant than technological advancement? As you unlock more recipes, you earn more rewards. I will need to pay attention and collect all kinds of ingredients and spices to unlock new options. Little Sun Li, I was injured this morning, and now I need to stand guard overnight. I thank you for your company. Yesterday, Shirgu almost eliminated you because of a trap I set. Therefore, it is only right that I stay with you tonight. Do you think I'm upset about this? I'm not one of those people who hold grudges among my people. You understand? Thank you, my king. Before I forget, I need to ask you something. Are there any other clans around here besides yours? Yes, they are relatively close, but they are not at all friendly. They seem very different from us. Them? Come on, tell me more about them. Tell me who they are, how many there are, and where they live. Yes, sir. I only know that there are 3 clans nearby. The Yellen clan, the Haiyuan clan, and the Jushi clan. I apologize if I said they live close to us, but in fact, they are quite far away. Next, it shows how far away each of the clans is. Our protagonist Chen's clan, the Yellen clan, and the Haiyuan clan. Wow, it will take me at least a day and a night to visit them. As for the 3 clans, please describe them separately if you can provide more details than usual. Even better. Well, my king, the Yellen clan is the closest to us. They reside to the east, beyond the forest, and are close to the land of the Black Bulls. Their population is around 30 to 40 individuals. Although they are not prone to conflict, they are excellent at traveling long distances. Their leader is a difficult woman to deal with, and soon an attractive elf appears with several warriors around her. On the other hand, the Haiyuan clan also has around 30 to 40 members. They live in the south, in the middle of the sea, where the animals have a peculiar appearance, a mixture of fish and humans, something quite strange. Each of them has a terrifying appearance, and they often get involved in internal fights. Finally, the Jushi clan is the strongest of the 3, with the largest population. I used to live in the mountains to the southeast, and on occasion I would go down there with them. A muscular man appears, much admired by everyone. It is said that their leader has been granted supernatural powers. To prove this, he was able to defeat a saber-toothed tiger with his bare hands. It is best not to cross paths with him. If this information is correct, the Yellen clan seems to be the most suitable to form an alliance, joining us and increasing our population. With my people, whom I am leading, we must proceed with caution. I need to find a way to negotiate a peaceful alliance with all of them. Meanwhile, someone in the background comments, "Hey, aren't you guys cold sleeping like that?" Then, a huge shadow approaches our protagonist, who is actually our lovely muscular woman. "Are you still awake, my king? Don't you want to do something exciting with me tonight?" She refers to the king as Daladoli, but he awkwardly answers, No, please." This guy is very shy. She then starts making provocative expressions at him, but he remains static, looking like a statue. And she asks, "My king, do I look like a kitten to you?" "Oh, that looks more like a saber-toothed tiger." Meanwhile, he addresses little Sun Li, saying, "It seems like Sun needs my help with something. I'll see you later." And he starts running, pulling the poor little boy along while she stands there sadly. Then, they go into the forest and climb up a tree and start talking. "My king, they are here." While 2 crazy people appear in the background, shouting, don't run, stop there, you bum, I'll cut you into pieces." And it was the guy trying to cut a chicken. And the bird's name was the dodo bird. a docile bird with poor meat quality and high-quality eggs. And the man comes and hits the dodo and shouts, "I've got it." After waiting here all night, they finally arrived. So they're the Ayuan clan, and the bird stands there shouting dodo, 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 and one of them says, "Wait, give me that or I'll rip your head off." Oh, get lost. They are indeed a bunch of quarrelsome people, but they are very simple-minded. So there are about 30 of them, right? If we can absorb them, not only will our numbers increase, but we can also secure resources like the dodo birds. But my king, our numbers are not even half of theirs. We won't be able to win in a fight. The eccentric man is still there, fighting in defense of the poor bird. Yes, this really is a dilemma. However, if we have effective weapons, well, before we can face them, we need to eliminate the group of dark cows. Then, we will use the new resources to forge even more powerful weapons and equipment. Let's go back. We have a series of tasks ahead of us. All right, my king. And so, the sun rises as they await the king's return, until suddenly, a man with a bone head exclaims that the king has finally returned. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't find you. We thought you had abandoned us. Yes, we thought you had left us behind. The men begin to cry, exclaiming, "The king is so kind to have returned. I apologize for making you worry, but we have much to do anyway. Shirgu, keep practicing with the wooden spears, okay?" "Yes, my king. You can count on me." "Agun, you will be in charge of teaching them the throwing technique. You only have one day. Do your best. Leave it to me, my king." And as they walked away, Dada commented, "These leaves are more pleasant to clean yourself with after using the bush." She showed the leaf she used to clean herself. Then, our young man addressed Dada. "Okay, but could you gather all the women? I need help sharpening the wooden spears. But first, get some rocks. I will teach you how to do it." "Understood, my king. I will call all my sisters right now." And she quickly left. My king, look, they returned with several rocks. The armed blonde, our adorable muscular woman, and another who seemed normal, and they began to work. Will this stone work? It's great. It'll be perfect as a sharpening stone. Well, first, rub a piece of stone on the whetstone until you get a sharp edge or point like this one, okay? Then tie it to a wooden stick with a piece of string like this. And there you have it. You now have a stone axe. He shows them the stone axe. They are amazed, exclaiming, "Oh, our king is amazing. How amazing. Our king is really a god." And he, clearly pleased, feels awed. Then, a system notification appears leaving a like on this video, thus ending another video of this story. It has a lot of chapters, so there is still plenty of continuation, and so you don't miss out. Leave a like on this video and write in the comments asking for the next part. And our goal for this video is 500 likes. See you next time. Do you remember that the previous video ended when our protagonist had just finished building the stone axe? And then a system window appeared saying, "Congratulations, you have invented a new skill, grindstone. Technology points, 1 more. Current stats?" Then they show our protagonist's stats. Physical 2, Strength 3, Agility 2, Prestige 0, Technology 14, Territories none. Making fire gave me 10 points. But creating stone items only gave me 1? Oh, how shitty the system is. But you know what? Whatever. Now just do as I said, okay? Show me what you did when you're done. My king, I'm done. Take a look. She didn't even wait for him to finish talking. Look, a double-bladed axe? You're quite talented, Dada. I remembered that the king's divine axe was like that. And here she shows the axe. So, I try to make it similar. And another little window appears saying, "You have met the conditions. Transition from the old Stone Age to the new Stone Age. Help a tribe member reveal his talent. Hidden resource. Talent discovery activated. There's even a hidden resource? Toolmaker? It seems like the talent discovery resource can reveal someone's unique talent. The Toolmaker, right? That's probably Dada's talent. My king, why are you staring at me? What do you mean? Okay, ladies, make a stone axe similar to this pattern. But first, try to make as many wooden spears as you can. Okay? Yes, my king, leave it to us." And they start making several spears and axes, until finally Dada picks them up and shouts, "The 30th is ready. Dada, you are amazing. More than half of these were made by you." My king, is the new one I made better than the previous ones? You are really talented at this point. Wait, let me see your hands. It's been a long day sharpening stones and making wooden spears. You've worked hard enough for today. And he looks at her hands, bruised from all the work. Meanwhile, she says, oh, that was nothing. As long as I help my king, I don't care. She says this all cutely. King, my hands are bruised too. And the others are already showing up to be pampered too. Don't you care about us? And our boy is already all embarrassed. Oh, of course, yes, you two worked hard today too. Dada is already irritated too. King, why don't you blow on my hands? And he runs away. Guys, this protagonist is too soft. The spears they made today are enough. Let's take a break. And he runs away. Oh gosh, that scared me. But while he was lost in his own thoughts, someone shouts, there, let go, huh? And then a wooden log flies past him. He barely escapes. What the hell was that? Is this a moving target? They're taking their training very seriously. Team Huang, Shirgu is the winning team. Reset the wooden target. Next team, get ready. Huh? My king, are you here? Agan, how is training going? Well, everyone has made significant progress today. They can hit a moving target now. And then, the protagonist discovers that Agan's talent is being a master thrower. Well, although Aizu has great strength, he struggles when throwing all the time. He can only unleash his potential when he partners with Shirgu. And he goes on to say, Tongwan may not talk much, but he was the first to master the technique. What surprised me the most were Huang and Zigule. When they are separate, they are nothing special, but when they are a team, they can throw 4 wooden spears in a short time, and everyone hits the target, scoring the highest score every time. That's very good. We'll be able to take care of those black cows tomorrow. Are you sure about that, my king? Of course, but just to be safe, we should bring that secret weapon too. Huh? Secret weapon? And then the scene changes to nighttime, where the birds are up in the tree, sleeping and flying. And our protagonist is still there, hammering his axe into the stone and sharpening the weapons. After staying up all night, I'm finally done. Then he remembers to tell Agan about the secret weapon. Look here closely and collect as many of those dark leaves as you can. Okay, but if you have any wounds on your hands, make sure you don't let those leaves touch your wounds. The system has identified this as a natural paralyzing drug. With luck, the result of those leaves can paralyze those monsters too. My king, I brought all the wooden spears. Oh, very good. My king, why did you make a hole in the stone? Our boy pierced the stone with the axe. Well, this is a stone mortar. You'll soon find out what it's for. And once again, the system window appears saying, you have successfully invented the stone mortar. Technology points, 1 more, and the normal statistics of our protagonist. Okay, call all the women, okay? Use the stone club to throw these green sticks into the well, and then apply the sap to the tips of the wooden spears. My king, what about us? We want to play with the clubs too. You should eat and rest. We'll need you for the battle later. Oh, how cool. Our king is awesome. And they spend the whole night until the sun rises, and our protagonist, Chun, is there eating his snack on top of the tree. As I imagine, grilled meat tastes much better with salt. My king, it's ready. The men are devouring the meat, looking desperate. And Dada throws a spear with the paralyzing sap, which our protagonist calmly catches and says, it's time. Ladies, stay here on guard and protect the children, okay? The rest, go grab your weapons and follow me to the mountain. Yes, sir. Leave it to us, king. Come on. It's time to show these monsters who's boss here. And they climb the mountain, already saying our king is going to act as bait alone? Isn't it dangerous for him to do that? Well, the king is powerful. What could possibly go wrong, right? Keep your eyes here. Everyone, get ready. There's movement on the riverbank. You too, make sure you hand over the spears in time, especially to Agan. Don't let him run out of weapons. Our king is taking a big risk. We can't make any mistakes here. 10 minutes later, our protagonist is already there, just stalking the cows. Based on the last experience, it should be safe to escape to the stone mountain. But I'll be careful. Let's lure a small one first. And one of the bulls is there drinking water quite calmly, while the protagonist grabs it and goes there dodging, hiding, dodging to get closer and talk. I better be careful or my life will be in danger. Then he throws a rock right at the bull's head, who looks at him angrily, and he catches it and says, "I'm here, you horned one. Come get me if you can. You're a bunch of idiots." And the cows all get angry, staring at our protagonist. And he keeps talking. "Damn it, 3 at once? That's going to be really hard." And he starts running desperately, and the angry cows are after him. "Damn it, let's do this now." And they keep coming. "Holy shit, damn it, they're going to get me." "Shirgu, aim for the first bull. Focus all your attacks on him." And the animal is already here, trying to punch our protagonist. "Everyone, get your weapons ready. On my command. Now!" And they throw several poison spears at the first bull. The animal was all gored, but he doesn't stop. He keeps coming after our boy. And Agun throws a spear right at the animal's neck, which hits the first bull, and at that very moment, the animals start fighting, trying to knock down the stone wall. But just as our boy was about to fall, Shirgu grabs him and holds him. "My king, are you okay? Let me help you. Everyone, keep attacking. We have to kill him while he's still weak. Keep attacking. Aim from the left and throw the spears at him." "My king, are you hurt?" "Don't worry, Dada, I'm fine. Keep helping Shirgu and the others, okay?" And Shirgu's talent is precisely in leading the others. No wonder he led them so well. It seems worth turning this man into a capable leader. "My king, they seem a little strange." And the bull starts to get all dizzy, falling to the ground and screaming. "Yeah, I didn't expect the tranquilizer to take effect so quickly. Now you don't want to get any crazier, do you?" "My king, the other black bulls are advancing." A frame with several bulls, all desperate, running towards the group of our protagonist speaking, appears. "Damn, they're coming faster than I imagined. They were probably alerted by the noise just now. There's no need to panic. Everything is going according to my plan. We just need to focus on dealing with these 3 bulls below. Don't let them escape. The poison has slowed their movement. Aim your spears at their hind legs. That way, they won't be able to escape. And the animals are already all pierced with spears down there. I don't know how they haven't crawled up yet. Throw your spears, keep throwing. And the animal is still being skewered. Now is not the time to be soft-hearted. We have to kill them before the other bulls arrive. How many spears do we have left?" "We still have 28, my king." "Little son, how many bulls are there in the herd that's coming?" "About 20, I think." "As I thought, the number of spears we have won't be enough to win. But if we give up now, doesn't that mean that all our efforts so far to take care of these 3 will be wasted?" "Of course not. That's just part of the plan. I never intended to take on the entire herd with just a few of us. From the beginning, my goal was to finish off their leader. And then a gigantic bull appears behind the others, which were already big. And with the size of this crazy guy, are you crazy? After that, the remaining black bulls will simply try to escape and run away. That's why we needed the 3 alive. To lure the leader, we would need bait. And we can't let them escape under any circumstances. However, the original plan involved using only 1 bull as bait, but 2 more ended up coming. So we used up a considerable amount of spears. I see the leader of the black bulls that my king mentioned. The animal is gigantic. That looks like a giant monster. Oh shit. And the bull lets out a gigantic roar that reaches all the way to where our protagonist is up there, causing all the rocks on the mountain to start breaking. "Be careful, they're coming." The animal comes desperately behind the mountain and starts to headbutt, hitting its head against the mountain to break it. Why are they crashing into the mountain? Have they gone crazy? No, it seems like the big guy doesn't want to deal with us directly. He's just giving orders to the herd from afar. "What was that noise, my king?" And then the mountain starts to break and all the rocks start to fall. Is the stone wall breaking? Quickly retreat and find shelter. But they don't even have time to retreat because the entire mountain starts to fall down and our protagonist starts to fall while Dada catches him and screams, "My king." But just when she was worrying about our boy, she also falls plummeting. "No, Dada! Wong! Shirgu, let's go!" And then Chin catches him and goes down too to save Dada. Along with everyone else. "I got you. Don't worry, we'll take care of them." "Big brother, what should we do now? Should we go fight them?" "Don't be reckless. Listen to the king's orders." So that was their plan? Guys, be careful and take care of each other. I have to admit, but it seems like the Black Bull's boss has already realized my trap. Damn it. I didn't expect him to be so smart. Everyone, grab your weapons and let's go down to protect our king. No, Sugar, you all have to stay up there. Just focus on attacking the first ones that come. And the protagonist is already surrounded by a bunch of bulls, just waiting to defeat him. But while he was distracted, one of the primitives already gets in front of our boy and throws a spear towards the bulls that hits them right in the face. And he also goes up with an axe to finish the job and cuts off the bull's head. I got you, my king. And the animal also comes up trying to get the others, and the boys are not going to take it easy either. They start throwing several spears at the bulls, and the animal goes up and becomes a mess during the fight. Come on, attack now. And those who are up there throw several spears towards the bulls, and one hits the animal right in the eye. Damn, this seems like it's never ending. But something catches the bulls' attention, and they all start to retreat. Did the herd get an order to retreat? It seems like the big guy probably decided to join the battle. What? Rain? What do you mean out of nowhere? And then several bolts of lightning start to appear in the sky while he's talking. Well, let's get on with it. And the gigantic bull appears in front of them. Then he takes a breath and fills his lungs with air, while our protagonist takes it and speaks. What the hell is he trying to do? Everyone gets out of the way, and the bull releases a laser blast from his mouth that goes out destroying everything. What the hell was that? And the animal goes on destroying the entire forest and tears up the mountain and turns it into a mess. What the hell was that attack? A sound wave? A roar? Oh, I didn't quite understand what that was. What an absurd display of power. He destroyed everyone's morale in an instant. Don't worry, guys. I'll get his attention. You guys grab Dada and head north. Understood, my king. And the bull comes to try to hit Shun, who grabs him and talks. Guys, up there, wait for my signal. Hey, big guy, I'll be your opponent. But the bull is out of patience. He doesn't want to talk. He comes right up to our boy, trying to hit him with a punch. But our protagonist is faster and hits his horn. And they keep fighting to see who will be able to win. Our protagonist is pushed back. And the bull digs his hooves into the ground, which cracks the whole place, and takes a giant leap on top of our protagonist, who runs away from him in despair. While he keeps running, he's right where the bull's blast hat hit. And then he crashes into the mountain. There's a huge bang, and everyone starts talking. My king, our king is alive. What happened? Dear king, hurry, he's coming, he's coming. What are we going to do? Don't retreat, don't retreat. Prepare for battle. Even if I die, I'll at least rip out your eye. But a flash goes by and cuts off the bull's horn right away. And who is that? Our protagonist, who comes out there, saying, I have to thank you, big guy. Thanks to the craters you made, I was able to hide in them at a critical moment. But our boy isn't doing so well either. He's a little injured too. But despite that, I was seriously injured. My king? Shurgu. Yes, my king. Get ready and wait for my signal. And then our boy comes to try to hit the giant bull once more. This way, come on, attack. And they jump trying to hit the bull with their spears. But one of them is already all pierced right in the middle of his chest. There wasn't even time. Oh, you bastard. And the bull tries to knock him down by hitting him everywhere. We're gonna knock you down no matter what happens. And the bull comes to try to crush one of them with his hand while he grabs it and says, Don't worry, I'm here. And he kicks the giant bull in the face and sends the animal flying. But he also prepares to launch another atomic blast at our protagonist, who quickly dodges it. Oh, what the hell is this again, man? And the laser would hit Dada, right? But he grabs it and gets in the middle and says, Stop it right now, you son of a bitch. And the animal starts to scream in pain, while Chin continues to run the axe through its arm. Shurgu, Aga, now attack. Aim for the wound, go. And they all start throwing several spears towards the wound that our protagonist made on the giant bull. And the animal starts to get desperate and runs from one side to the other until it falls to the ground. Oh, we won? Yeah, we won. Yeah, very good, our king. Our king is awesome. And the animal falls there on the ground half conscious while the protagonist, already all injured, says, Hey, something's wrong. What are they waiting for? While our protagonist was thinking this, the bull opens its eyes and sniffs behind him. Oh, what the hell? And the animal lands a punch that hits right on target, and our protagonist goes flying. And the animal once again prepares to deliver the atomic blast that destroys everything. Oh damn, I was careless. Meanwhile, The bull grabs one of the spears that were stuck in his body and throws it at Shun. Hey, am I really gonna die here? Is it all gonna end like this? I can't believe it. But while he was thinking this, who jumped in to save our protagonist? Dada, our muscular cutie, steps in and takes that spear right in the chest. And when Shun sees this, he can't believe that this has just happened. And the image of Dada appears, defeated and lying on the ground. And he remembers all the happy times he had with her fixing things, helping him, all cute. You bastard, how dare you do this to Dada? And then a system window appears saying, System alert, power overload detected, system alert. And several runes start to appear on our boy's right arm. But he doesn't care. He just says, let's fight. I'll see you in hell, you bastard. And he grabs the axe to strike a gigantic blow towards that bull, which simply goes on to destroy the entire forest. And the bull only turns into two sides while our protagonist finishes slicing it. And the animal was split in two by our protagonist's blow, who now has the awesome tattoo on his arm. Who's next, huh? But the moment he says this, all the others, who are already scared, start to bow down while he says, die. And they all start to run in despair, because their king has just been destroyed. And the animal was gigantic when we look at it compared to the protagonist and all the other bulls. As he says this, he drops the axe on the ground and says, oh shit, I'm completely exhausted. Another system window appears warning. Alert, your life is in danger. Alert, your life is in danger. He starts spitting out engine oil while the others run to him shouting, my king, are you okay? Are you okay? And the warning windows don't stop appearing until he starts to close his eyes and then goes out. Dada, holistic ointment. And when he opens his eyes, he has a beautiful view of a gigantic mountain in front of him. My king, are you finally awake? Look at the size of these mountains. While he is there, starting to wake up, she is very calm, holding him in her arms. Boy, our boy here is not bad at all. What does that smell? Is this the pigsty? No, my king. After we got the bulls out of here, we moved to this new place. This shelter was built for you. Rest. I'll go tell the others, okay? Wait, my king. Do you have any orders for me? How are Dada and Tungwan? When we found Tungwan, he was close to death, but he recovered very quickly. After he woke up, he stayed outside protecting the king ever since. Dada's injuries were more serious, but thanks to the king's divine medicine, she'll be fine. The others are fine too, and Dada appears, unconscious, lying on the straw. Ah, it's very good to know that everyone is fine. And she continues to look at the king with a very nice face, saying, yes, everyone's injuries have improved a lot in these 4 days. Huh? 4 days? Then the system window appears to him saying, objective, help build the home of the primitive people, establish a tribe, and expand the population to 50 people. Time remaining, 11 days. I don't have time to rest. We have to enjoy every moment. The king keeps staring into space for some reason. Ouch, that hurts. My king, you need to rest. Now is not the time to... It's okay. Call Shirgu immediately. Just tell him I woke up and nothing more. And our protagonist is covered in marks on his arm, where the tattoo had appeared, looking like a bunch of technological scribbles. I'll explain later. Okay. And she leaves to call Shirgu while he thinks. I have no fighting or arguing power now. If this secret gets out, it's not just a matter of failing the mission. Fortunately, after driving away the bull tribe, the tribe moved here immediately. We have to build a fence around here and then replace it with a wooden wall. The planting and breeding areas will be arranged in... But just as he was still thinking, someone speaks. King, Shirgu is here. Okay, tell him to listen from outside. Yes, my king. It's very good to know that you're okay, my king. Shirgu, I have a very important task for you. You can speak, my king. Come closer and listen carefully. Yes, no problem. My king can rest easy. Leave it to me. And he leaves for the task that our protagonist gave him, which unfortunately was not explained. But it is not enough. We cannot make the same mistakes as when we hunted the bulls. I have to make sure that everything goes without a hitch. Tungwan, yes, my king, there is something I need you to do. Go and get the skin and bones of the Bull King and make sure that the skin is as intact as possible. This is the king's divine artifact. He then hands the axe to Tungwan. I will make sure that the task is completed. Meanwhile, our Ahiyu remains calm near the king's hut and says, "My king, you should rest now." "No, but I have something to discuss with you now. Since there is no one outside, you can go in." "Okay, I sent them away to give you an important mission." "Yes, my king, I am ready." She starts to take off her clothes, but he is too soft, and he is starting to get desperate. Hey, no, put those clothes back on. You misunderstood. Put those clothes on. Our boy is too soft. Anyway, yes, I need you to help me put on a play. A play? I plan to send someone to negotiate with the Yellen clan. The goal is to convince them to join us and follow my leadership, but they have far more people than we do. Why would they agree to this? That is why we have to show them our strength. And he appears holding the bull's head. To convince them that joining us is the right choice. There are two reasons why I chose you for this task. First, they're a tribe led only by women. So, since you are a woman, you can communicate more effectively with them. And second, only you know my current condition. That super attack power of mine has caused my body to suffer catastrophic damage. Although the ointment prevented it from getting worse, I still need something to treat myself. So, let's scare the Yellen clan with a buffet, shall we? Okay, my king, I know what to do. Leave this matter in Ahiya's hands. And she approaches in a very peculiar position, showing the mountains to our protagonist. And then the scene changes again to the forest, with little Sun Li and our dear Ahiyu all in costume, and she tells you to leave a like on this video. And so, folks, we have reached the end of another part of this story. If you are enjoying it, write in the comments asking for the next part, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and our goal for this video is 500 likes. See you in the next video. Do you remember that the last chapter ended with our protagonist giving the mission to our superpowered blonde to visit the women's clan and convince them to join their clan? Well, today's chapter begins with little Sun Li saying, "Sister Ahiyu, we're almost there. Even though the Yellen clan doesn't like conflicts, I don't think we can provoke them at this time." She responds, "Okay, I understand. Show us the way. Leave the rest to me." "Okay." But the king is unfair. He made such a beautiful outfit just for Sister Ahiyu. Observes little Sun, still indignant. They then hide in the bushes. Little Sun, looking around, says, "Look, they're right there." He points to a waterfall with crystal clear water and several women bathing around it. They are all playing in the water, in a relaxed mood. "Oh, you're so mean," they say, laughing while having fun in the water. Ahiyu then looks at little Sun with a curious look and comments, "You seem strangely familiar with this place, don't you? You caught little Sun red-handed." The smart guy kept watching the women bathing, while he says, "No, I didn't do anything like that. Look over there. That's the person we're looking for. She's the queen of the Yellen clan, and she has some very strong mountains. Oh my, she's so beautiful. Don't be fooled by her appearance. I've heard that she ate several of your relatives," says the little one, with an expression of astonishment, while an image of her appears, holding a man's skull in her hands. "Is it true? What? She ate people? No way." While they're talking, someone catches them. The women of the Yellen clan are already ready to act. The scene changes quickly. Someone appears and says firmly, "Your Majesty, we captured these two sneaking around. They claim to be from some camp. They say they came to see you." Then, the queen, with a cold gaze, looks at the two and says, "Who are you?" "We are ambassadors." And little Sun shouts, "That is the title given by our king." And Ahiyu watches him with a serious look. As he speaks, the queen stares coldly. And at that moment, Ahiyu appears with an imposing posture, shaking the mountains while the queen continues to speak. How inelegant. Women become slaves, men become fish food, and that piece of meat will serve as dinner for a few days. The little one, frightened, cries, "Help, Sister Ahiyu, save me please." And she firmly answers, "I thought the queen of the Yellen clan was more perceptive, but it seems I was wrong. The mountain of meat we planned to give you will go to the Ayuan clan." The queen, with a watchful look, orders, "Hey, wait a moment. Let them finish talking. Did you say a mountain of meat?" Ahiyu confidently answers, That's right, it's from the group of black bulls that live near the North River. The queen, in disbelief, asks, "Are you trying to join forces with the Yellen clan to hunt the herd of black bulls?" And our powerful blonde, with a subtle smile, answers, "Join forces to hunt? Don't underestimate us. Those bulls were no match for us. The land near the river now belongs to us." At that moment, they begin to stare at each other intensely, as if each one was trying to pressure the other. Impossible. This woman must be lying. We were almost trampled by a herd of bulls in the past. Then she stands up with all her grandeur and says, "Do you know what happens to those who lie to me?" Our powerful blonde, maintaining her firm posture, answers, also seriously, "Even the biggest of those black bulls was massacred by our king. If you don't believe me, come with us and see for yourself." One of the guards, worried, intervenes, "My lady, this could be a trap." But Ahiyu, without hesitation, says, "A trap? Our powerful and benevolent king could have eradicated your entire clan if he wanted to." The little Sun, desperate, shouts, "She's right, but we're not here to attack you. We came with gifts and to deliver our king's invitation." With such sincerity, "Why do you still doubt us, huh?" But of course, if the queen doesn't have the courage to come in person, she can send someone in her place to get the meat. And it's better not to be playing games. The scene changes quickly. Now, they are walking towards our protagonist's village. "It's right there, shall we?" One of them says. "Hey, we're back." Someone shouts, "Hey, don't make a big fuss. Go help build the houses. The king is waiting near the riverbank." "Oh, okay. And what are these houses?" asks the queen, curious. "I don't know either," answers the companion, without much conviction. "We're here, we've arrived," says our powerful blonde, as she addresses the queen, who is there, all imposing in her arrogant posture. "My king, the people of the Yellen clan are here." And then a scene that draws a lot of attention is shown. Our boy appears sitting on the throne he created with the carcass of the king of the bulls, sitting on a seat made of the horns of a bull, something that reminds us of the throne from Game of Thrones. The queen, with a fixed and deep gaze, feels a threatening sensation emanating from there. I can feel a strong aura of death coming from here. This man, I feel like I'm facing an ancient beast. He then, with a serious expression, answers, You did well." At that moment, a scream is heard inside the hut. Everyone turns quickly, and the one who appears is Dada's brother, who is immediately punched. Meanwhile, Tungwan says to them, "The king ordered the injured people to hide here, so they wouldn't be seen. Can you please be more careful? I was just curious to see how beautiful Queen Yellen was. I'm glad you accepted my invitation and came to my lands. So, where's the meat you mentioned?" "Huh? It's all around the hut. You can take as much as you want, as long as you can find some way to carry it." And when they look, there's a bunch of defeated black bulls on the ground, and the primitives they're cutting to pieces so they can dismember them. "Yours is the one next to us." When they get closer to try to cut the bull's skin too, one of them takes a bone knife and tries to pierce its skin, but when her knife hits the animal's skin, it simply breaks, leaving only the piece, and the primitive then starts laughing at her. "What? What's so funny? You piece of shit," teasing him and saying, "You must have been lucky to catch the bulls during the battle, huh?" One of them, irritated, answers, "What did you say? Are you trying to start a fight, little girl?" But at the moment he says this, our boy throws his axe towards the bull and simply slices the animal's skin as if it were butter. She, surprised, exclaims, "What? How is that possible?" Then she asks, "What kind of weapon is that? Is it better than our wooden clubs and bone knives?" "Well, use my axe to give them some meat." And when our protagonist says this, the other followers of the Yellen clan are left completely speechless about what just happened in front of them, while one of the primitives says, "My king, they provoked us first. Why should we? Just do as I told you." You are very lucky. I will make sure you can take the meat without any problems. I'll keep my word. These are my principles. Quite elegant. Men like you conquered that herd of bulls? This explanation depends on further developments, be it mutual understanding or personal experience. "Well then here, queen. Take the meat and go." Then she says, "Wow, what a rude and cold-hearted man. Damn. That last throw was a bit too much just to show me." If it weren't for the leather bandages, my wound would probably have started bleeding again. And when he says this, blood already starts to drip from his bandages. Quickly, when he realizes this, he starts hiding it again, covering the bleeding while saying, "Oh shit, it's bleeding again. Oh, by the way, we have some spare stone axes that we can give you." Although they can't compare to the king's divine axe, they are still quite strong, enough to cut through bull's hide and slice its flesh. No need. That kind of inelegant weapon is not suitable for us. And she turns and leaves saying, "Amen. We also have powerful weapons that we haven't shown you. Hopefully, I won't have to turn them on you someday. Take care. Take what you can, and let's go back." "Yes, ma'am. Leave it. If it's not enough, you can come back for more. But the sooner the better. After all, other clans will also get a share. You're welcome to come back whenever you want, okay?" As our powerful blonde says this, the queen of the Yellen clan leaves with her warriors carrying the meat and asks, "How did the investigation go?" Reporting to the queen, we found out that they are building something called a house. Inside one of them, there might be wild boars since I heard they're young a few times. What? Wild boars? They really built such good technology for wild boars? What's more unbelievable is that they have mastered the power of the fire god. No, that's impossible. We saw them creating fire out of thin air to roast the meat. Just, what is it? Don't beat around the bush, just tell me. They have a little over 10 people in total, including some children and an old man. I suspect they intentionally hid the population. Why didn't you look more carefully? Since the nearest trees have all been cut down, we can't get any closer, or they might have seen us. So, we could only hide in the forest and observe from a distance. Okay, let's go. But when the queen says this, she takes her whip, swings it around, and slaps the poor woman who was reporting the situation on the back. The poor woman screams in pain. If you dare make excuses next time, it won't be just a whipping. The scene then changes to our king's hut, as someone says, "Oh my king, your injury? It's okay, Ahiyu. He's better now. This leather bandage has strong regenerative properties. It should gradually heal my wounds." And then a small window appears in the system saying, "Talent. Eloquence. Ah, what a relief, my king." As I imagined, it's eloquence a very rare talent. And that's actually Ahiyu's talent. She's very eloquent and knows how to lead conversations well with her words. Oh my god, compared to Queen Yellen, the king must prefer me, right? My god, Ahiyu has already thrown that in his face, and he's already blushing. Oh no. It's nothing like that, it's nothing like that. If anyone hears this outside, what will they think? Let those who are hiding come out, and after I stop the bleeding, help me continue the treatment, okay? I'll leave the cleaning of the bloodstains to you. Have Tungwan guard the tent, and not let anyone near, okay? Yes, you can do it, my king. King, you seemed so nice just now. She winks at him, making our boy even more shy. Thank you. He blushes a little, while she blushes a little too. How is it, little Sun Li? I'm back, my king. Oh, you're amazing, you know? They set up observation posts around the camp, just as you suspected. And about the other task I gave you. Oh, of course it was done, as the king ordered too. They saw exactly what we wanted them to see, and didn't see what we wanted them not to see. What a relief. Well done. You've worked hard these past few days. It was nothing, my king. I'll go help Shirgu and the others build the houses now. Hey, will the Yellum really join us voluntarily? It's too early to say that. The plan is only halfway done. When they come next time, we can move on with the second half of the plan. I'm so tired. 11 days, huh? And then the system window appears saying, Settlement. Objective. Help build the primitive Provo's home. Establish a tribe and expand it to 50 people. Time remaining, 11 days. With so little time, I can't even worry about my injuries. Open inventory, and then some messages appear here. Language proficiency, basic survival booklet, and basic recipes. Universal map. The map displays the information that the protagonist already has inside it, as well as the items that he has already obtained through the system quests, which are the salt bag, the holistic ointment, which only has one use left, and the mountain splitting axe, which has been updated to Panga's axe. New details available. What? What the hell is going on here? Panga's axe? Wasn't it my mountain splitting axe? When did it become Panga's axe? Oh, this axe really became a divine artifact? How did I miss that when I gave it to Tingwan in the morning? Oh, show yourself. And then the axe appears in the protagonist's hands with a new description. Legendary weapon, Panga's axe. Attribute, Earth. Activation condition, blood sacrifice. Hidden skill, after releasing the power to create the world, it will drain the users. Stamina to deal damage, with destructive power relative to the user's remaining stamina. Blood sacrifice, huh? It must have happened when I got injured in battle. From the description, it seems that the use of creating the world must be timed correctly. It can't be too early or too late. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as simple as a scar on my arm. I didn't expect the weapon to evolve. I wonder if any other weapons also have hidden skills or attributes. No, forget about that. The activation condition will be different for each one, so let's leave it to fate. With just this axe, I almost got killed. Let's look at the other items. The only thing that might actually come in handy is the holistic ointment. Unfortunately, it only has one use left. I'd better save it for an extremely critical moment. Otherwise, I could definitely go out swinging the axe and hunt all the other creatures nearby. And then he appears, running after all the other animals that have appeared in the story and saying, "Die, die, die." And he comes out there with extremely high vigor. Let's see who dares to challenge me. The meat they took should be enough for 30 people for 2 days. Time is limited, so let's trust little Sun Li for now. Countdown, 11 days. Tingwan, bring Sun here. I have a special mission for him. Yes, my king, you can do it. King, little Sun reporting. Remember those black bulls we drove out? I'll give you 2 days. Find them and report back to me as soon as possible. You can do it, my king. I'll go right now. He runs out of the king's hut, desperate. Everyone has been working hard lately. I'll prepare a little gift for all of them in these 2 days. And he starts counting. 9, 10, 11. 11 days left. Let me look at this. There are only 9 days left, right? Today should be the day that... And here comes another little window of the system warning. You have created the stone spearhead. One more technology point. You have created the bone whistle. One more technology point. You have created the bullhorn waterskin. One more technology point. I will give this whistle to Shirgu. This way, it will be more convenient for him to command the troops during hunts or battles. The stone spearheads can increase the damage that wooden spears cause. If we can resolve the conflict with the Yellen clan, it will increase our chances of victory. And the bullhorn waterskin is for little Sun. I'm sure he will like it. King, I have good news, huh? My king, our houses are ready. And she arrives, already shaking the mountains in front of him. He becomes all shy. Huh? Come on, calm down, calm down. Let's take a look. Okay, but put on your coat first, since you are not feeling well. Thank you very much, Ayu, for remembering. Let me help you, my king. You've been working really hard lately, so leave these little tasks to me. And she comes right up to our boy, who stands all awkward, thanking her. Okay, let's take a look now. Okay, my king, our king is here. Huh? The king has arrived. The king has arrived. Come on, my king, you've come. Look, look. These are the houses we built according to your instructions. Ho ho, please take a look. Tada, the whole ugly house here. What the hell is this here? It's fucking awesome, isn't it, my king? Oh yeah, okay. That's it. We have houses now. No more living in caves or looking for branches. Leave the pigsty hut to the pigs. This is our house, where we have to live. Yeah, exactly. And the protagonist stands there in the background, just thinking, Hey, wasn't that what you guys said back then? Let's put the straw door in place now. Then he arrives with the straw door and says, everything is ready. And when he lowers the door, another little system window appears announcing, you have successfully built a wooden house. Technology points, +10. And our protagonist's normal stats. Physical 2, agility 2, strength 3, prestige none, territories none, technology 27 points. Building a house takes the same amount of points as making fire? Now that I stop to think about it, the tribe has changed a lot since I arrived. Back then, they were like wild animals, drinking blood and living on skin. Now, the changes in their behavior and intelligence are becoming increasingly evident. Could all this change have been caused by the system? Like some kind of accelerated evolution? Remember to tell little Sun when he returns. Yes, my king, you can do it. Let's go back for now. We should continue building more houses, since more people will be coming to live here soon. My king, I found them, my king. A very good, little son. Now we can finally move on to the second half of the plan. There's no time to waste, follow me. Oh, right, you can do it, my king. Sure do. Come here. There's something I need to talk to you about. Huh? What is it, my king? So, that's the plan. Any questions? Is this really gonna work, my king? Isn't it a bit risky? Relax, I can handle it. When the time comes, you just have the others cooperate with me. This whistle, you can use it to give them commands. Thank you, my king. I prepared a gift for you too. I'll give it to you after the mission. Oh, okay. Our king is awesome, don't worry. Remember, as soon as you get my signal, follow the plan immediately. Then, they all set off towards their tasks while the protagonist is thinking. Wow, manpower is really scarce. Now I have no choice but to assign tasks to the injured people as well. Ahiyu, ask Dada and Wangshi to build a bigger bonfire in front of the wooden house, but tell them not to light it yet. Is it for the guests who are about to arrive, my king? Yes. Now let's wait and see if the bait we threw 2 days ago can attract a big fish. And, as he says this, the yelling clan starts to appear there in the forest. When one of the girls from the primitive tribe sees it, she runs away, thinking, oh no, is that the yelling clan? She runs desperately to warn him that the yelling clan is there. My king, your wounds have healed very well, but you should take it easy for a few days. Oh, it really is very good to be taken care of like this since the yelling clan domain. And then he begins to imagine himself there in the middle of the mountains, being caressed. Our protagonist is evolving. Just while he was lost in his thoughts, the woman knocks on the door. My king, the yelling clan is back. The yelling clan is back. We finally caught the big fish. Bring them to see me. How good to see you again, queen. You look even more beautiful than the last time we saw each other. As our powerful blonde says this, the queen stands there, staring at the Ahia Mountains. Please come in. Our king is waiting for you at the palace. Huh? Palace? Last time it was just a straw shed, and now it's a wooden house? How did they do that? Is your king too scared to come out and see me? We don't want to disturb you in the future, so we'll bring more meat this time. And my subordinates also want to meet our good neighbors, so I brought some people to you. I hope we didn't scare you. The king had already instructed us to prepare 40 portions of meat in advance. You can go straight and get it, but it seems you didn't bring 40 people. Are you worried about our clan? Why don't you join us and serve me? I've long since been conquered by my king's power, but thank you for your kindness. The meat is right there. If you can't take it all, you're welcome to eat as much as you want here. This is our king's suggestion. And if you have trouble cutting the meat, you can ask our warriors to help you as well. I don't need that. Are you coming here? Queen? Come in. So, when this happens, the queen of the yelling clan opens the door and enters towards the protagonist's house, while he says, welcome to my humble abode. Queen of the yelling clan, quite elegant. She already blushes there next to our boy. Is this your palace? It looks decent. It seems she is quite impressed with the houses. Let's continue seducing her. It's just a makeshift and temporary house. Once we build the real palace, this place will be for the tribe. You let your tribe live in a place like this? Although it is a bit rudimentary, we will provide better stone houses for them later. But while he was busy explaining this, the queen pulls out her whip and throws it towards our boy, quickly tying him up while he says, oh damn! She comes in a deadly position, leaving our boy completely defeated. This position is very, very powerful. He thinks, shit, what is she doing? Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh, help! No one understands men better than me. I have several ways to make you willingly offer these strange things to me. This should be enough to knock you down. Oh shit, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my god, I can't hold it in. And a kitten appears there. Our protagonist is already on his last legs. Do you really think you can force me to submit like this? Do you really think I don't have any backup plans prepared? Oh fuck, it's over. I don't have any backup plans. Everything is out of control. Oh, my injuries haven't fully healed yet. Damn it. If I have a direct fight now, it'll be very difficult. I managed to win, but while he was saying this, someone shouts, "My king, everything is ready. We can start the festival." And then Ahiyu appears right on time. Quickly, the queen pulls the thorn belt back, while our blonde from the mountain says, "My king, you shouldn't do such things. Yes, we're done talking now. Yes, it's a good time to start the barbecue. Come on, come on." Everyone stands there, that strange atmosphere. To resist my coercion and stay calm like that. Does he really have a backup plan, or is he simply not afraid of dying? Compared to the young ones from my clan, he really is quite different. The scene changes, and everyone approaches the giant bonfire, devouring the pieces of meat. The queen stands there, amazed by everything. "Queen, this way. This smells very good. We roasted it. This here is for you. Ayu, share some salt with everyone." "Ah, isn't this the treasure that improves the flavor of the meat?" "Yes, that's right." "Oh, thank you very much, my king. Put some on the meat. It will make it taste even better." "Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much." And they start to put salt on the meat, making it even tastier. "Hey, what are you putting on it?" "You don't have to eat it if you're scared, Your Majesty." "Oh, it's delicious. Wow, Queen, you have to try this. It's very good. Wow, what delicious meat, my God." And the queen stands there, amazed. "Oh, I want to eat 10 more pieces. This is very good." "That's right. Eat as much as you want. How delicious." And the queen stands there amazed at the meat she just ate. Meanwhile, back in the forest, Shirgu and all the others are there ready to ambush the black bulls. "Don't we have more meat than we need? Why do we need to hunt those black bulls again? We're not here to hunt them. Just do what I say and follow your orders." There's our signal. And then they all start throwing spears towards the bulls that are already there and start screaming in despair because they're being hit. "Little Sun, the herd is advancing towards you. This is our best chance. Make sure you find your new leader. Don't worry, you can leave it to me. I've already found him." Then Sun Li jumps towards the bull and sticks a spear right in its back. The animal starts screaming desperately. "Ah, I did it. This bull is mine now." And then the bulls start running desperately into the forest. They start screaming, while little Sun is up there with 2 spears stuck in the new leader of the bulls. And he goes around destroying the entire forest while he shouts, "Ah, I can do this. I can do this. You will not run away until we can complete this mission." And the bull stands there screaming desperately while in the distance Agun is there observing the whole situation while saying, "No, the herd is straying to the east. I will signal to him now." And he whistles there for little Sun to notice Shirgu's signal. "Am I going in the wrong direction?" Then you go to the right. And little Sun's skill is riding. And he is riding there. The bull uses a giant. And meanwhile, back at the primitives' camp, the people are devouring the meat as if there were no tomorrow. "Ah, this is delicious. If I eat too much, I will get fat, but it is very tasty. I want another piece. It must be time." Reina is one of the defenders who stayed there in our clan. "Ha!" And the woman comes running over there in despair, shouting, "Queen, queen, queen here, please. This is really bad. Something has happened." But as she was saying this, she trips over there and falls face down on the ground right next to the queen. "Hey, why all this commotion? What's going on now?" "Oh, a group of black bulls have invaded our camp and are causing havoc everywhere. Our defenses are no match for them." "What did you say?" "Everyone, let's go. I'm going to make those crazy cows pay. Damn it, damn it. We've always kept our distance from those black bulls, but what the hell happened now? Oh, this is going to be a real disaster." Meanwhile, over at their camp, the bulls are destroying everything. "Oh, be careful, quick. Help, please, someone help. Come on, run fast." And the bulls are destroying everything. "Oh, everyone, climb the trees, let's go. Use your slingshots to attack them." They start shooting at the bulls. But this doesn't do shit, and they stay still as if nothing was happening. "Oh, what a shit. The slingshots can't pierce their tough hide. Hit them. We have to rescue our sisters down there. Oh, come on, finish them off. For the queen's sake, let's go." But then the bull raises that use hand there, and they go flying backwards again. And the beast keeps coming at them. But when he was going to punch one of them who was lying on the ground, something grabbed him and held him back, while the others screamed, "No help." And the one who did it was our angry queen. She tied the powder to the bull and managed to hold him back, while they celebrated that the queen had finally returned. "How dare you hurt my people, you crazy fucking knife." "Oh, why don't you fight me now?" And she pulled the bull that knocked him down. Boy, the queen is really angry. The bitch is strong. Not just in the mountains, but in every sense. But quickly the bull got up and got ready to come at her, while she said that he was fast. And she got slapped by the bull right on the head. Oh, but whoever came to pick her up, our angry king is finally evolving. Oh, that hurt. Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Stay here. We'll take care of the rest. Those monsters, they came at us out of nowhere, while Shirgu and the other guys stayed there pretending as if nothing was happening when they were the ones who threw the monster towards their camp. Be careful, okay? You damn monsters, you've already forgotten an hour. Boy, is there staring at one of the bulls about the good beating you took. But when the bull looks at our protagonist, the animal stands there shouting back. Oh shit, this animal doesn't recognize me. My cape is made of their king. Isn't that intimidating enough? But as he saying this, the bull already starts to back away, and he says, saying that you have to like this video. And so another video of this story ends. If you're enjoying it and want more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel by activating notifications, and write in the comments asking for the next part. See you in the next video. Do you remember that the last video ended with the battle against the bulls and the Yelling clan, and our boy was preparing to face their new leader? Today's video starts with him saying, "I'm glad the intimidation tactic is working. What a coincidence, we meet again, huh?" And the bull is already there in despair, seeing our protagonist sacks. He says, "You got the new king so early, but you seem to be much weaker than the last one." The animal then trembles with fear and starts to run. "Well, since you're here, you can stay for good," says the protagonist. And everyone starts jumping on top of the bulls with their wooden spears. "Quick, let's go. Everyone up, you can do it." Someone shouts. "This one here is the Bull King. Let's go, let's go, let's go." Shirgu grabs little Sun and throws him up by his feet, while he celebrates and already mounts the bull. After mounting, he activates his riding ability and starts running on the bull. "Don't worry, they'll take care of the rest. Shall we?" "No, the herd hasn't dispersed yet. I have to keep fighting. Stop, let go of me. You can't take care of these monsters, and you didn't bring enough people. You'd just be going to your death. Why don't you take the people to my lands temporarily? You can heal your wounds and wait for the right time to reclaim this place later. I'll get you enough food and shelter to ensure your safety." She looks at the other people and sees them all lying defeated on the ground, while the bulls destroy everything. They're in no condition to go back. Would you rather watch and see them all sacrifice themselves uselessly? I don't believe this. She changes the scene and shouts, "Yelling clan, come on, help the wounded retreat to the north. Quickly, everyone retreat, come on, follow them. The wounded go first. Ayu, I'll leave the queen with you. Take them back to camp. I'll stay with Shirgu and the others to buy some time. Okay? My king, be careful." Meanwhile, the others were skewering the bulls, also lowering their spears into them. "Sisters, gather your courage. Let's fight," they shouted, coming with the little bone knives to try to help. "Hey, we've already defeated these monsters before. If any of you are scared, it's better to retreat with the others," they said. But the girls didn't even listen. They ran past. "They're very brave, Shirgu. We won't be left behind." Okay, my king. Brothers, let's advance," they replied, running towards the bulls. The scene then changes to the end of the day, with everyone arriving at our protagonist's camp. Someone asks, "You guys, are you back? But where is our king?" He stayed behind with Shirgu and the others. "There are injured people here, so we'll go back first. They need a place to rest. They can stay in these houses. If it weren't for Dada and the others, who worked hard despite their injuries to build these houses right away, we wouldn't have anywhere to put everyone." A muscular Dada then appears, helping to build the houses. "Those of you who aren't injured, come with me to get some water and food." "Thank you, we'll go with you. For now, we'll settle you all here in this house. We'll ensure food and safety, so you don't need to worry. I'll take care of the others then, Queen. You should rest and recover your energy." "All right, thank you." In the end, everything went well. Then Ahiyu remembers the conversation she had with our boy. The whole plan is focused on taking over the Yellen clan at the lowest cost. We can't afford any more injuries after finishing a heavy battle. As expected of our king, the plan is flawless. Now, the only step left is... The next day, while one of the warriors was walking around the village, Dada approached him. "Did everything go well last night?" "Yes, I was on guard duty all night, but nothing happened," he replied, dying of sleep. One of the female warriors of the Yellen clan was also on guard duty and commented, "Why did it suddenly get cloudy? Good morning. What the hell was that? What do you want?" Our king invited his queen to the palace. It seems he has something important to discuss with her, mainly... Okay. Meanwhile, our protagonist was looking at the little window of the system. Settlement. Help build the home of the primitive people. Establish a tribe and expand the population to 50. Time remaining, 8 days. 8 days, time is running out. Then someone knocks on the door, and he shuts down the system. My king, the queen of the Yellen clan, is here. She told me about the merger of the two tribes, and my answer is no way. Don't think you can force us just because our clan is temporarily weak. I'm not forcing you. I'm proposing a deal. I can teach you how to build houses, craft weapons, and make fire. In exchange, the Yellen clan must merge with my tribe, accept my leadership, and come under my protection. Some things require more than just courage. You are more than aware of the brutality of the Ayuan clan and the strength of the Jushir clan. Right now, you are akin to a wounded servant, and soon the bloodthirsty beast will follow the scent of your blood and hunt you down. Enough! I know that, but it's not that simple. I can't force them to accept the rules of strangers. Unless what? Unless you defeat us in a duel. Then they'll accept. So, do you dare to accept the challenge? Challenge accepted. And then they go outside, while everyone else is chatting. Since your queen is injured and can't participate in the duel, in order to ensure fairness, I won't participate either. We chose Shirgu to fight in my name. Who's gonna fight me, huh? I'm Ian, and I accept your challenge. Oh, it's you girl with the braids. Be careful not to get hurt. Well, be careful not to get stung by my eagle. So, I'm gonna make stew with your eagle. Bring it on. And Shirgu goes for her with a stone axe, which she quickly retreats back and throws one of her bone daggers at him. It's just a mere bone knife. Wait, the king is right behind me. If I dodge, how dare you plot against me? But that's not enough. And he defends one of the knives with the axe, while another hits him right in the helmet, and he says, "A second knife? If that's all, then die." And he comes with his axe to strike right at her. But at the same time he was going to hit her, someone in the audience grabs a knife and throws it at him, which hits him right in the head once again, leaving him confused. While he's talking, someone else threw a knife at me. That's not fair in a duel. But while he was confused, she came at our king to try to finish him off. As long as she screamed, "You bastard," would die. But my brother, who was up there prepared for a situation like this, Agun there with a spear that he threw and hit her right in the face, passing between the king and the queen and piercing her shoulder so that she fell backwards, already spilling ketchup. And when she fell to the ground, the other warriors ran at her, with their little bone knives pointing at our king, shouting, "Oh, how dare you play dirty? Bringing us all here was a conspiracy. Queen, give the order, shall we? Let's kill them all. Oh, king, please protect us. Oh, damn it, I wasn't prepared for an assassination during the plan. Do they want to provoke us into an internal battle? Oh, what a shit. Was this the queen's order or something that happened without her knowing? If it was the queen, I can just take her hostage, can't I? Oh, stop all of you, will you? Did you really think a little plot like this would fool me? I will never tolerate such despicable threats to friends who helped us. I don't want to investigate everyone who was involved in this assassination plot. But this duel we lost. Ian is a most loyal and courageous warrior to the Yellen clan. If it weren't for me, she wouldn't have abandoned her dignity and pride to do something so foul. I know you have impressive abilities, capable of performing miracles. If you can be benevolent enough to spare her life, the Yellen clan will be eternally grateful. Fortunately, it's not the worst-case scenario. What a relief. What a relief. And the initiative to control the situation is back in my hands. He remembers the last holistic potion he has in his inventory. The holistic ointment is running out, but don't worry, I won't let your subordinate die, since we are now allies. He then takes her hand and lifts her off the ground, while she thanks him for sparing her subordinate's life, saying, "She is getting weaker and weaker. I will ignore this assassination attempt for the greater good, but there still needs to be a punishment." And then he uses the last of the holistic ointment on her wound, which quickly begins to heal. There is no need to heal her completely. I will only apply enough to keep her alive. The rest can be used to treat my wounds. Take her back to rest. She will be fine in a few days. That is simply a miracle. My God, he managed to perform a miracle. All the others begin to bow, thanking the protagonist for having saved and healed their friend. He wastes no time and soon approaches the queen, pulls her and says, "Can your people join my tribe now?" She blushes and says yes. "That's great. You can continue to lead your people, as long as you obey my orders. However, I have one final request." "A request? You must become my partner. We will have a grand ceremony to confirm our relationship." Now he is even happier and says, "Oh, this is not a gift from heaven in my lap. We are going to have a wedding." He already imagines her jumping on the little horse and riding on top of it, with the mountains shaking. We are going to exchange rings and enter the bridal chamber. Oh, it seems our boy is finally going. Oh, we're going to have a little girl, and when she grows up, we will be able to watch her finally get married, grow old together. Finally, then, we will finally go away together to eternity. Oh, so sad, but so beautiful. He starts to cry, all emotional inside, as she says, "Huh, is something wrong? Don't you want to have the partner ceremony with me?" He hugs her and says excitedly, "Boy, our boy is going now. I want to, of course, I absolutely do, but first you must rest and recover from your injuries. I'll need some time to prepare the ceremony too. Anyway." He runs his hand over her face, which is all embarrassed, and she responds, "Okay, everyone leave. The injured should go back to recover. Come to the ceremony in a few days." Everyone starts to leave, and he celebrates. Then the system mission appears. "You have officially established your tribe. Please choose a name." And then our protagonist's attributes appear. His name is Chun Lily, and his attributes are Physique 2, Strength 3, Agility 2, Prestige 0, Technology points 27, Population 46, Cultural Evolution, Stone Age Civilization Level 0, Unnamed Territory, approximately 1 square kilometer. Huh? Population 43? Why are there 4 fewer? Whatever. Let's give the first territory a name. The queen, seeing the protagonist looking beyond, doesn't quite understand what's happening. Then, the attributes appear again, saying, "Newbie tribe, successfully named. You have become the chief of the Newbie tribe. Please increase the population and complete the settlement mission." Looks like I'll have to find a way to deal with the Yuan clan now, huh? He thinks thoughtfully, "Since my injuries have almost completely healed, perhaps I should go alone and capture the Yuan clan members as prisoners. But I don't know if the captured members would count as population." Ahiyu, seeing his thoughtful state, comments, "Come on, queen, the king can be like that sometimes. You'll get used to it soon enough." "Huh? Okay," she replies, not quite understanding. "When he was all happy, now I thought he had gone crazy, didn't it? This crazy appearance suits him better. After all, he has to be like the members who become partners before being cut into pieces by the queen in the ceremony." Hearing this, the protagonist is immediately terrified. "What? So, you mean she's going to roast me and eat me?" He imagines, frightened, the image of a Pac-Man devouring the men, with the queen assuming a psychopathic expression. But while he is lost in these thoughts, a gigantic shadow appears behind him. Everyone already knows who it is. Dada, with her sad expression. "King," she calls. The protagonist, still nervous, reacts quickly. "What? Don't eat me. Don't eat me, please." "King, it's me," says Dada, with a sad voice. "Is everything okay, Dada?" asks the protagonist, relieved to see her. "King," she continues, with a tone of concern, "are you really going to become the partner of that rude woman? Maybe I should reconsider. But I heard that you were going to have some kind of ceremony with her, she adds, hesitantly. Honestly, I was a little hasty. I think I should have disagreed with that. And he imagined the queen cutting him into pieces and eating him. Oh, really? I thought I was going to find a bride, but it turns out she's a praying mantis. Life really is unpredictable. Dada is already there celebrating, throwing the king up in the air. Dada, why did you sneak out? Didn't I tell you that the wounded should rest? She starts shouting, I want to be with the king, I want to be with the king, while Ahiyu pulls her along. The king thinks, I want to be alone. Never mind, Ahiyu. Let them join in the construction of the camp if they want. Oh yes, my king. I will inform them now. She leaves, pulling Dada along. King, you should think carefully. Consider me in her place. Aren't you afraid that you might accidentally crush the king? Let's hurry. There are a lot of things we need to do. I think I need to talk to her about this separation soon. The next day, as the sky dawns and the rooster crows in the tree, the king wakes up lazily. But when he looks ahead, he sees Dada lifting a heavy object as if it were nothing, while the others, poor things, can barely carry it. Everyone seems to be getting along very well. The Yellen clan members have started helping with the construction of the houses as well. Speaking of which, today I should talk to her about this separation. As he watches, the other female warriors of the Yellen clan greet him. Good morning, king. Good morning, king. Don't mind me. Just continue what you were doing. King, are you here to see our queen? She's over at the northern river. Allow me to take you there? Oh yes, of course, of course. There she is, our queen, looking very strong, bathing in the river. She's just ahead, king. All right, thank you. My lady, the king is here. She turns around. You may all leave. Good morning, king. Good morning, king. Oh, good morning to you too. Well, if it isn't the king here, did something urgent happen? And she comes out of the water, showing off her curves to the protagonist. Oh no, I just came here to see how your wounds are. Are they healing well? My wounds are nothing serious. I should be really fine in 2 or 3 days. Maybe you need me to get out of the river so you can see for yourself. Or maybe you want to taste me beforehand. And she says this with a mischievous smile. He gets embarrassed and quickly answers. No need. Our boy has become a wimp again. By the way, I didn't ask your name before. Oh, so that's it? Yes, that was it? She continues, all cute, showing him her curves. You can call me Shao. Shao. The former queen gave me that name. But since she was what? What happened to her? Since she was exiled, no one calls me that anymore. So, is it being exiled or being eaten? He thinks alarmed. She, not understanding, gets all cute. Oh, the former queen had a partner too, right? Him. Or them. Where are they now? She answers with a strange smile. They were all eaten, and soon the scene becomes more macabre, with the praying mantis eating the head of another poor guy. The animal died on top, so it's no good. It's a tradition in our clan that the queen, like her partners, is said to strengthen us and grant us more power. He despairs. Holy shit, to think that such scary things are coming out of such a beautiful face. However, this is a tradition of the old queens. I have no intention of continuing it. It's very inelegant. Huh, so you've never eaten anyone? I only became queen recently, so I've never had a partner. She smiles, delighted. So naturally, I've never had the chance to eat anyone. Phew. Well, in that case, rest up and eat well. I'm gonna go get ready for the ceremony. Now more at ease, the king thinks. Since I don't have to worry about getting eaten, I need to find a good time to talk to Dada about this. Ah, king, even though I don't eat people, if someone tricked me in the future, I wouldn't hesitate to cut something in excess. And when he says that, he already imagines it. A knife cutting through a carrot. You already understand what she meant by that. And the scene changes to our boy there looking down, all sad, thinking about the situation. While one of them picks it up and says, today's dish is especially easy to cut. And he continues looking down. Again, he looks at the system mission, with 7 days left to complete. For now, let's just take some prisoners and complete this mission first. Oh, good morning, my king. Shirgu, come here for a second. Yes, my king. I'm going out for a while. During this time, you are in charge of organizing everyone's work. If there is an emergency, send someone to meet me on the southern beach. Leave it to me, king, and then change the passage to the southern beach. And up above, Shin is talking. Holy shit, what the hell happened here? And he shows a bunch of Iwan there, all defeated on the ground, with flies already on them. The Iwan clan? Were they exterminated? And the monsters are all thrown in the middle of the beach. And while he is thinking, down below is the dodo on top of one of them's head, and a bunch of dodos there on top of them, beating them up now, taking out their anger. But then our protagonist arrives, says, "Get out of here," and kicks the dodo in the ass. And then they run off while he thinks. Since the dodo birds dare to wander around here, I guess it should be safe for now. The bodies still have electricity, and they don't smell. Whatever fight they were in ended not long ago. The claws on their fingers are extremely sharp, and the wounds seem to match the claws. These aquatic lunatics, are they fighting each other? Oh, it would be better if I could find some survivors. This body, what? No visible injuries? And that contorted expression of agony suggests a slow and painful death. But what could have happened here? It looks like it's tangled up with something. Did it choke? How could the people of the Ayuan clan, who are accustomed to the water, meet their end in the sea? Oh, what the hell just happened here? But while he was there trying to make sense of the whole situation, here comes little Sun shouting, my king, shit's gone, shit's gone. Little Sun, what happened? King, come quickly, please. A bunch of crazed members of the Ayuan clan are destroying everything in the camp. What? Shirgu sent me to call you. You have to go? And when our protagonist hears this, he quickly runs towards the camp, saying, I'm coming. Meanwhile, back at the camp, a bunch of Ayuan appear coming out of the river, while they say, everyone, be careful, stay together, save your strength and prepare for fire combat. These lunatics are completely ignoring the wooden spears. What's wrong with these monsters? It's as if they're not feeling any pain. Don't panic. No matter what they do, don't let them drag you into the river. We don't stand a chance against them in the water. Watch out, they're coming. And the monsters start running desperately towards the primitives. Be careful with their attacks. And then someone starts throwing some rocks at the monsters who start defending themselves from the rocks and keep coming at them. The attack has been interrupted. This is our chance. Push them back. And they start exchanging blows while Shirgu catches up and speaks. The Queen's reinforcements have arrived. What's going on here? Are they members of the AI Yuan clan? Shouldn't they live on the southern beaches? How did they suddenly appear here? Oh, they look a little strange. And the animals there are all possessed by something. Oh, I don't know, but they're acting crazy. They suddenly came out of the river and started attacking our people. Maybe considering them as monsters would be more appropriate now. And they're all still out of control. Everyone be careful. Here they come. And the monsters come at them again, screaming towards them while they speak. Get ready, we're gonna send these bastards to hell. And right at that moment, the Queen manages to tie one of them up with her whip and speaks. Hey, can you say anything? And the animal just screams there without being able to say anything. There's something wrong with them. They don't seem to communicate at all. You crazy bastards, what are you trying to do? While she was distracted with one, the other one comes to try to hit the Queen there, while she was unprepared. But my brother, who shows up right at the time he was going to hit the Queen, our boy who was already defending there with his axe, was the crazy guy's attack, and this attack causes a huge shockwave. Hey, how dare you try to attack my woman, huh? A king? Xiaohai, you should step back a little. Right. And he throws the crazy guy back again. This bastard. He managed to resist the force of my full force blow with a value of 3. Didn't he? It seems I underestimated the strength of 2. And while he was thinking that, 2 more came to try to get our protagonist from behind. King, behind you. But just as our boy was turning around, Agun was already throwing a spear at one of their chests, while Tungwan was quickly grabbing the other one from behind. If you want to fight our king, you'll have to get past US first. Agun, Tungwan, you did a great job. I'll leave these little fish to you. Can I trust you to help them deal with the rest? Because I need to focus completely on the opponent in front of me. And the whole animal full of Trembolone for fish continues to stare at our protagonist, looking like Roni Coleman, until the outcome of this fight is determined. I'll be counting on all of you. And in the meantime, the frank fight of everyone else back there continues, and our protagonist continues to stare at their boss. I don't know what happened to your clan, but it has nothing to do with us. You're confusing the target of your revenge. But the beast just screams and comes at our boy, and he thinks, what? Have they lost the ability to communicate? The beast just comes here desperate to try to bite our protagonist. Oh, what explosive power and fast reflexes, combined with its sharp claws and teeth. Even with my strength and agility that exceeds that of an ordinary person several times over, I'm just a wimp who can barely do any damage in front of these monsters. Since I'm in my territory, surrounded by my people, I can't use the hidden ability of the axe. Besides, I don't want to use that ability again unless it's absolutely necessary. Oh, damn it, I ended up getting distracted, and right at that moment the monster takes a big bite out of our protagonist's arm. And the beast with a completely terrifying bite on his arm. Bastard. That bastard bit me. Get off me, you bastard. Damn it. If it weren't for the protection of the Bull King's coat, this damn thing would have ripped my arm off. My hand would have definitely been ripped off right then and there by those sharp teeth. But at that moment, the beast here appears, and the monster here is not in good health. He has a purple and white look here and screams here desperately, and once again he comes towards our boy desperately. Did he get even faster? Shit, how did this monster suddenly get so fast? If I hadn't slipped on the cloak, I would have been chewed up. But why doesn't he keep attacking? What is this crazy guy doing, huh? Are they leaving? Wait, something's wrong. He ripped off part of the cloak that was stained with my blood. Why is he surrounded by so many members of the Yuan clan at the same time? Could it be? I see. The smell of blood. They use the smell of their prey's blood to find their target, and this smell makes them more bloodthirsty and crazy. And in this strange state, they are acting only based on their primitive instincts, just like sharks go crazy when they smell blood. However, as long as we can make use of this characteristic, King, I'm here. Is there anything I can help you with? Little son, take 2 people and go get 3 young boars from the pigsty. Huh? Young boars? Shouldn't they be raised to be eaten later? Just do as I said, okay? Okay, my king. They are forcing me to sacrifice 3 precious young boars. I will collect this debt later. Get the wounded out of the battle as soon as possible. Okay, King, we brought the wild boar. Let them run towards the riverbank, and then they run in despair. But right at that moment, the protagonist tells Agun to throw the spears at the piglets, and he just replies, "Leave it to me," and throws 3 spears that hit the piglets right on target. And at that very moment, the crazy people of the Yuan clan all go after the piglets. And everyone starts to get desperate there, with them jumping to devour the little pigs, and there won't be anything left that way. But when they start to eat desperately, the boy tells everyone, apply the paralyzing drug to the tips of your spears, and make sure to avoid fatal points. Okay, boss, you can leave it to us. King, they're acting strange again. What? And the animal starts to suffocate, dying without air. Then everything starts to fall and drags itself upwards on the ground. Ha, little son, did you poison the piglets? No, my king, I didn't do anything like that. And the animal falls unconscious to the ground, foaming at the mouth. And our boy says that you need to like this video if you want to find out what will happen with the fight between our boys clan and the blue monsters. Write in the comments asking for the next part, and our goal for likes for this video is 500 likes. I'm counting on you to reach this goal, and see you in the next video.